Right, pill done. It's nice and warm now. Just saying. So I'm gonna get my stuff, quick shower, and try and get the 10 o'clock bus, which is in 30 minutes, which means I have to check out and get my bag somewhere for the day. All done. I am rushing a bit because I don't expect it to be a quick process, because nothing in this hotel is quick. I've put my mask. I've got 15 minutes until the Epcot bus gets here. To check out, it's just a key drop, but it's the actual putting the bag in the storage is, I think it's going to take a while. Once again, there's a queue.
You're gonna bring me this?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready to pick it up, okay?
Perfect.
And that's all.
Thank you very much, thank you. Got my ticket. To be fair, that was very fast, so credit where credit's due. There's no queue for that. I'm going to try and get the Epcot bus now. Don't know which one this might be. So I didn't get a virtual queue for Ratatouille this morning because I was still asleep. Because it's 7 AM you have to go. There's another, if you're in the park, there's another release at 1 PM, so I'll try for that. Like I said, I'm not particularly fussed about it because I've done it in Paris quite a few times. So Spaceship Earth, Mission Space, Soarin, these ones we haven't done from the very first night. Because on the first night I actually got quite a lot done. So I'll be going on them today, probably. Also I'll be moving from this hotel in this video from Wyndham Lake Buena Vista to Avanti Conference Centre on International Drive. I will say this, these are a lot more comfy than the Disney buses. And they have been on time, like every time I have booked one, they've been on time. And obviously now, they're every hour. So much better. Now I have got an extra 30 minutes before the park opens to everybody else. This is all hotel guests, including the area hotels. So it's still quite busy. But for Epcot, I'm not particular. I might go to Soarin first because Soarin normally gets quite a big queue anyway, and the queue doesn't like continuously move. It's kind of very lots of people then stop. Spaceship Earth won't get really a queue. That keeps getting through people. And Mission Space doesn't normally get much of a queue either. So yeah, they're the only things really I'm fussed about. Living with the Land. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember the name about 4 days ago. I just remember the name now. Living with the Land. The driver, she's just said that this is the first day that they're running all day shuttles. However, this is the first time that I've been on one of these shuttles which drops off at several parks. So they might be all day now, but they're going to take significantly longer. So I'm just lucky that I'm going to Epcot, and Epcot happens to be the first stop. But this is also going to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom after that. And that's significant. So they've made the shuttles more constant, but it now will take longer for you to get to the parks. I suppose it's better, even if it takes longer, to have that flexibility to have them more often. So this is still better, but not great. Thank you. So it's only 10:15. We were just lucky that we were at the first stop, otherwise I would have probably missed the early entry again. It's probably about a 15-minute walk from here to kind of the main lagoon. I think it's got World Showcase it's called, isn't it? About time to get there. Time to go in. I don't know whether it is just quiet at the moment, but the security lines here move so fast because of the whole new bag scanners. So we're actually checking the early entry at this point here. This is the problem with this sort of queue line. If one person has a problem, the whole, like, everyone gets held up. Hi.
Hi there. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I just did this. Are you staying on property?
Yeah, I've got this ticket.
Okay, do you have...
That's what I've been shown at the other parks.
Where'd you get that from?
Lake Buena Vista.
Okay.
Okay, Maggie, thank you. Again, I don't know how the Disney staff don't, like, this is what I was given by the Disney area hotels. Why is it a problem? At the end of the day, my hotel stay wouldn't link to my card because of the problem with the hotel. This is their system, I've not invented it. Make sure it works.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. So normal guests are over that side, and this side is for hotel guests. I don't know how it looks. Oh, you can see they're being held just here actually. I'm gonna go this way because this is the way to Soarin, because I think that's the best way to make use of it. I think if I hadn't already done Frozen the other day, I'd probably try and go to Frozen, but completed it, mate. And it looks like everyone is also being held here as well. It's only a few minutes now until it actually releases, but this doesn't seem like very many people at all actually, particularly compared to the Magic Kingdom, so my waiting for Soarin shouldn't be too much either. It's also very windy today. I'm glistening because I just put sun cream on.
If they have it, drink it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, so we've got a benefit here. This is walk on in the morning, which is nice. I don't know what row 1 means. We'll soon see.
Versus accent, of course.
For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during your flight and watch your children. flight crew. Thanks for soaring with us.
The whole thing lifts up. Soarin was okay. It's just quite old compared to like Voletarium at Europa Park is better, but it's newer, so it should be. There's quite a few bendy landmarks in Soarin because of the curvature of the screen. And also we were sat on the front row when we sat down, which means we're on the top when it lifts up. And you can see when you lean back, which isn't often, you can see a lot of the roof. You could just do with some more movement, that's all. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't wait a long time for it. Walk on is perfect. We are about to open the floodgates to the public. It's just about to turn 11 o'clock. So in theory that you get one ride, basically. You're getting one extra ride for staying at the hotel. I could have jumped onto Living with the Land, that doesn't get a big queue anyway, or Finding Nemo, that doesn't get a big queue either, really. Yeah, it's not like the extra magic hours where you get two hours or something like that. I'm gonna head over to Test Track and jump in a single rider line just before, well, just as the masses come down, I think. I won't film this one because I filmed it the other day, so watch it in the other video if you want to see it. Holy crap! That's a big queue. Oh, so maybe if the standby line is too long, I'll give it a miss, because obviously I did it the other day. This was a big queue. It wasn't like this the other day. And even then it was quite big. Maybe it just hasn't opened yet. Right, I'll see you on the other side. I'm not going to bother designing the car, I'm just going to go and ride it. If you're in the main queue, this is where you design your cars. Well, no one's in there then. Oh yeah, there's people in the far side. Thank you. So I think I might be actually the first single rider this morning, because it is just after 11. And maybe they don't open the single rider until 11 o'clock. And that was the first announcement just did. Oh yeah, there's a... Yeah, so the first single ride of the day. Chevrolet? If you like Chevrolet, this is the place to be. Always happy with a very low wait time, and that was 0 on the front row as well. That's pretty good. I am pretty hungry, and these donuts are very tempting. Peppermint. Why does everyone want peppermint? I'm going to take a quick little walk into World Showcase to see if I can get to any of the food stands relatively early before we start getting big queues. As much as I'd like to have a donut, I want to have something a little bit proper. I don't mind having something small, but something which isn't a donut. Spring rolls or something. I don't know. What I do find fascinating is people will buy a snack or a drink, like a proper drink, like a, not just like a bottle of Coke, I mean, and they'll then have that, and they'll then consume that snack or drink whilst in the queue for another snack or drink. They won't just sit and chill and enjoy it. I've seen it so many times. People have been trying to eat some food whilst discussing the snacks on the next menu. Kind of bizarre.
Good morning. Hey guys, hey buddy, how are you? We're Marima de las Americas, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful time. We're gonna play some Latin American music for you.
The paths seem very empty for this time. Is everyone just in a queue this morning? That's how it works. Frozen looks quite busy though. Wonder what the wait is, because from the door, just inside the door, I waited 25 minutes. It's quite hard to see from here. So she said it's a 75-minute wait from there. But he said it was a 90-minute wait when I queued up the other night from just inside. They didn't change down to like 25, it stayed around 90 for pretty much the rest of the evening. It was always just outside the door. Let's have a look inside the Chinese area. Never actually didn't spend any time coming down here last time. See a very quiet food stand. Pork and vegetable egg rolls. Oof. £4.01. That's how much it translates to. You're okay. Annoyingly, the two things that I need to do are actually near the front of the park: Mission Space and Spaceship Earth. So I'm going to do those two, then come back this way and then do one full lap of World Showcase, just having a look around. See what I mean about the show? Like previously you could have stood here and watched the show no problem, the older shows, but these ones, that's your view of the centre ring. Not great. I'm back at the donut stand. It's going to happen, isn't it? Which way to Mission Space? The 10 minutes and the 5 minutes. I've never actually done the green mission because I'm more interested in doing the more intense side, because it's got two sides to it, or two different levels of intensity, because one spins and one doesn't spin basically. You don't see it spinning, but you feel it spinning.
You're not going to see the spinning.
I was like, actually, we're gonna have the force thing.
Right? It's more intense training right this way, it'll swing you very fast.
Is this the ride? It is. I just
There is actually a person in there, so I imagine that's where they do actually control the ride from. I think there's a Mickey in the back there as well. She's just behind this desk, but she's quite low down. So I imagine this is where they actually control the ride from.
Welcome to the International Space Training Center. You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, space exploration. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another, even the heroes who went to the moon. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang on. It's go time. Oh God, it's go time.
If you are prone to motion sickness or made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces, simulators, or spinning, you may exit the flight training area now.
Now listen up. Here are your assignments. Navigator, you'll fire the thrusters for lunar orbit insertion and for descent to the surface of Mars. Pilot, on my signal, I'll need you to trigger the second stage rocket. You'll also deploy the shields. Commander, you will be responsible for first stage separation and activating manual control for landing. Engineer, when it's bedtime, you will activate hypersleep. You will also extend the wings for landing. Don't worry, when it's time to push the buttons, they will light up. Then I'll give you the go.
Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trainer and begin boarding now.
Now.
These lights are normally off.
go ahead.
Alright. Okay.
Capcom, to Mars X2. Welcome aboard, team. After you get through, check out your button.
It'll move. It comes to you.
Navigator, welcome aboard. How are we doing?
All good for launch.
Commander, just remember your assignments. First stage separation and manual control. Engineer, just a reminder, you will activate hypersleep and extend the wings.
You're waiting paper up for a million rounds. Experience. Give us the go for launch. Surgeon. Network. Copeland, you are go for launch. We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Check 1, check 2.
Mission control, the tower is clear. They're all yours. Mission control to Mars X2. You are go.
Going to Mars, guys. Into space.
Commander, initiate first stage separation. Now. Computer override. Initiated.
You're so weird. Oh,
Zero
that
G.
hurt.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that did hurt. The Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I literally couldn't move.
You're looking good, team. Pilot, engage second stage rocket.
Pilot, go.
Now.
Go, go, go. Oh, it's a button. Press it.
Earth orbit. Velocity 15,000.
I can't move my head.
You should have visual of the space station now, and you are on course for your slingshot around the moon.
My head feels so weird.
Navigator, fire rockets for lunar orbit insertion. Now.
It feels so weird.
Beautiful sight, isn't it? Something to dream about on the way to Mars. Engineer, activate hypersleep. Now. Activated. Hypersleep duration 3 months. Monitoring mode.
Didn't I?
Rise and shine. Let's go, team. We've got a problem.
Beginning evasive maneuvers.
This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site.
Proximity alert.
Pilot, deploy the shield. Now.
Look at you.
We're ready for deorbit first.
Fire!
Navigator, fire rockets for descent. Now.
Fire!
Computer override. Rockets fired 200 miles to planet surface.
Engineer, extend wings for gliding. Now.
Computer override. Wings extended.
We've lost autopilot.
Commander, activate manual controls. Now. All hands on the control stick. Pull back. Pull back. Left. Pull left. Once again, you move. Now right. Ease it left.
They're coming in too hot.
Back to center. Just hold it steady.
Runway ends in 1,000 feet. 200
Watch
feet.
the barrier.
15 feet.
Pull back. Hang on. Down and clear.
Alert. Location Canyon Edge.
Don't move a muscle.
Okay. Woo!
Good work, team. You made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars. And welcome to the astronaut corps.
Okay, head back. Releasing restraints. Now push the restraints up. Be sure to gather all your belongings and follow the arrows out.
Oh, it's very bright out here. That was a lot more intense than I remember it. I don't remember actually getting to see the inside of it as much as well last time. I remember the lights being on. I think it is because obviously the exit, everyone walks through the middle for the exit, so you can actually see it. But yeah, really like pushes you into that seat. You can see now everyone's kind of sat down, and I think this is for the main reason is in a few minutes the second batch of Ratatouille tickets or boarding groups are released. So I'll record my attempt, see if I can get a boarding group for it. So I forgot to turn my record on, but I did get a slot, and actually at 7 minutes past, you can still join the virtual queue, so it's not, the 1 PM slot didn't seem particularly hard to get a boarding group, as it's really more like Rise of Resistance where they go instantly. I think they might go instantly in the morning, but less so at the 1 PM. So I have got one, but it is at 6:30. Well, at the minute it says 6:30, could obviously get later. I don't think I'm going to be here till that late, so if I am, I'll go on it with. If not, this is currently 1 PM. I haven't got that much to do. I'm going to go and do Space with Perth. Then I'm going to go for a walk around the World Showcase. And then after that, I'm not too sure. This is the benefit of not having Fast Pass Plus, which is obviously people do like Fast Pass Plus, but I've not planned the day, just do what I want rather than have 3 things already in line today and have to just, hang around until that time comes. I do prefer it without the Fast Pass Plus. And all the main queues are moving extremely fast because even though there is plenty of people using Disney Genie Plus, it's nowhere near as many who will be using Fast Pass Plus, so I think I am a fan of it actually. The queue does seem quite big for Spaceship Earth. I think it's closing soon for a big refurbishment or something, so I might as well give it a go. Other than Ratatouille, it's the last thing I've got to do here, and also it is an Omnimover, so it moves really quickly. 20 minutes it says. It looks a bit more than 20 minutes, but we'll see. One for Lewis.
Time machine will close for your safety. Remain seated with your hands inside the vehicle, and please watch your children. During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate backward and may stop momentarily. Welcome aboard on the Mass Stop momentarily. Please show us where you're from when we do push your time travel forward. During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate backward and may stop momentarily. For your safety, remain seated at all times. During your slow-moving journey, your time...
The answers lie in our past. Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. Comparison in turn creates better record fixes. But it also brings with it the door who trade they create an existence without space, have mechanical technology, and the birth of a high-tech life. Lessons learned from the Greeks, the Romans created car-led life. To move their arms around, they built a system of been watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Here in Europe, monks toil endlessly copying books by hand. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the modern type printing press. These to invent the beauty of every innovation we call the Renaissance.
warm welcome 1936 Olympic World Unbreakable party to congratulate this
In 1969. And once again, we stand on the reshape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
Ready? Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future. You'll travel quickly and safely to places you can't imagine visiting today. The end. See you in the future.
So at the moment, I think it's due to everyone wearing masks. It used to, your face would appear on here, and your face would appear in the video, but at the moment, I don't think that's possible. Right, so we're gonna go for a walk around World Showcase now. Probably be montagey, but I'm gonna try and grab something else to eat as well, maybe from one of the stands as I go around. So I might stop for a little montage for that. Because you see a lot of characters in the parades, and there is no parades on at the moment, I feel like I've not seen any characters out and about. I've just spotted Winnie the Pooh. So right here is where I watch the show from. See it now during the daytime. And the view is more central. You can just about see some Christmas trees. That's the centre point. You can't stay there, and half of that is for disabled access only. The left side isn't, but it was very full when I got there. So this is the view I had. For Georgie. So you can get to the Japanese area, or we're back in the American area now. This is one of the best views I've seen. I don't know if you can stand here when the show's on, because they constantly change their mind on where you can stand. view-wise. My view was kind of over that way previously. This looks pretty good.
It's fun.
At least it wasn't terrible.
I've got some lunch in here. I've been a bit cheap, and because the queues outside were just ridiculous for the little stalls, so this was mobile order, and I've gone for a kids meal, like a mini rib, and then fries and onion rings. Just waiting for it to say where to pick up now. Mobile order is tremendous. You're not stuck in a queue, particularly a Disney queue, because they do this stupid thing where you can queue up on either side. So one person, so you think your queue is like 3 people, it won't be, it'll be 6 people, because they do one at a time. It's an absolutely bizarre method of serving people. Coke Zero really isn't a thing over here. Whereas, you only really find it in the shops, you don't sell it anywhere else. Oh no, Coke Zero is there, sorry. I'm really surprised at how few people, there's no one else waiting. There might be a couple of people waiting outside, but compared to the queue and the mess over there, people then also waiting for food. This looks amazing. Very happy with this. I've also seen several people ask for some ice water, which we can do at any outlet here, and they just get given a cup, so you can just fill it up with whatever you want. Not that I'm condoning that, obviously. £7.27 is what it cost. Right, lunch done. Let's go and continue the walk around World Showcase. Right, that's a lap. Obviously it's very brief. Went into quite a few shops and restaurants in the back of all the areas, which you might miss if you... I mean, I didn't realise they were there the first time I came. We have a brief look now in the Epcot Preview Centre.
Epcot comes to life in a global celebration of Disney music.
that's going to be the end of the day now in Epcot because the Ratatouille virtual queue has been pushed back by another hour and I can't wait till 7:30. It's only 3:30 now and today I need to move hotels, so I'm going to go and get my bag from the Wyndham Hotel and head to my new hotel on International Drive. You can see here, this is a long distance photo. This lady here with the iPad is taking a picture of this family, but using the cameras over here. See them? Just near the monorail station. And that way you get a zoomed in picture, which then becomes zoomed out and you'll be able to see the statue there and probably the golf ball. All the Disney fans who think it doesn't look like a golf ball, it does. Thank you. Now I don't know what to do because I could either wait 40 minutes and get a direct link back to my hotel now that they're running every hour since I've checked out. Get a monorail to Magic Kingdom, get a bus from there. So if not, I have to go to a resort to get to Disney Springs. Also, I don't think look how shiny my face is. That's the sun cream. Also, I don't think I mentioned I got some donuts. Okay, so my plan is to wait for the Saratoga Springs bus for 10 minutes. If it's not here in 10 minutes, go over, because it'll take me about 15 minutes to walk from that stop to my hotel, getting off at Saratoga Springs, which is what I've been doing. But the actual bus that goes directly to my hotel is due in about 25 minutes, so I'm going to wait 10 minutes for this. If this doesn't come, head over that way. I chose direct. I've moaned about it for all week, so I might as well use it. There you go, park to park transportation after 2 p.m. That makes sense. That's the only board which has actually said that. We're getting a charter bus, number 34, which has no shade, so I might just stay over here until I see it there. Very quickly on masks here. It's a very simple rule. If you're indoors, you've got to wear a mask. There's no exceptions here. There's no, even like, I think anyone above 2 has to wear a mask, so like every kid has to have it on. Oh, the bus is here. But yeah, there's no exceptions. But yeah, no exceptions. Everyone has to wear a mask. And it doesn't seem to be a problem. A few people have gone and been a bit moany about it, but nothing major. I suppose if you're coming to Disney World, you've kind of researched what the mask rules are. I don't know why it's such a big issue in the UK. And also everyone for the most part is pretty good at putting it on when they go indoors without being told. Right. Finally, a shuttle back to my hotel. Genuinely excited. Well, wasn't our bus. They dropped off number 34, that's what they said. But off it goes. Another one best come, or else, as you can imagine, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. So once again, with the hotel, which doesn't fail to disappoint, the bus is already 10 minutes late. It's meant to be picking up at 4:40. I'm 40 minutes past the hour. You get picked up at the hotel on the hour, picks up at the park 40 minutes past the hour. And it's not here. So there's me celebrating that they're now doing hourly pickups and drop-offs and all that. And they're not on time. Did give the hotel, you know, it's due this morning, so well done, yeah, great. But again, just another reason not to stay here. Don't stay at the Wyndham, Lake Buena Vista, in the Disney Springs resort area. It's rubbish. Here they are, the world's buses. Will it stop? Will it be going to my hotel? Let's take part of the lucky dip that is Wyndham Hotel and its fantastic contractor here, fabulousbuses.com. Literally run a country mile from these guys. Absolute jokers. Should we see if he apologises for being late? I don't think he will.
Great that I'm going where you're going. My first stop will be the Wyndham from here, then I go to the Holiday Inn, Bead Resort, Doubletree in that order. Well, maybe there's nobody in between.
The man was very nice, but no apology. The problem now is, I think, obviously they're not just going to this park because there's people already on this bus. They're now going to several parks and that's delaying them, or you know, whatever. But it's just annoying when you've made other plans. Like if you had a dining reservation, you couldn't rely on pretty much any of the transport here to be reasonable. I'm not saying there should be one there immediately. You shouldn't be waiting half an hour to an hour for buses, particularly to major routes. I mean, the fact they still don't do Disney Springs from 4 PM, it seems bizarre to me. These buses are shared by the entire Disney area, resort, hotels basically. So it goes to here, goes to the Holiday Inn. I think there's one called Doubletree, I might be wrong. And there's two buses which go to and from basically. One of them starts off by dropping off at the Holiday Inn first, and one starts off by dropping at Wyndham first. So that sounds to me like how it used to be, because I remember there being two routes to Disney Springs area hotels. So similar to that. So maybe that's only just restarted as of today. But yeah, still bad enough to not warrant staying here. And also, like I said in the past about, you don't get 60 days now for your fast pass, which was probably the best perk you got staying at these cheaper hotels a bit further out. So stay on iDrive, save the money, get an Uber in, particularly if you can't quickly get back to your hotel anymore. Anyway, back to the hotel, get my stuff, and go to the new hotel. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Good night.
One last time at the Wyndham. Let's get my bags and let's go. That guy. Just said Universal Partner Hotel. I've never known Universal to have partner hotels. Not like this anyway. I'll ask what it's about.
For first reservation, we have one that stays for tonight. Yes.
This is not my name. So I have stayed here before. Nice view of Volcano Bay there. I'm in the tower, which is adjoining to the hotel, kind of. I think this tower's a bit cheaper to stay in. It's free parking. Check-in was to the point, no 18 forms to fill in. Happy. I'm on the 8th floor. 809, we want. Stuff like this always, because it's not, we don't get this in the UK. It freaks me out a little bit. Here it is. Again, they don't tend to put lights. Again, these are nicer lights, got USB. Yeah, it's very massive. I mean, I don't think you can hear the echo. You might have a universal view, hold on. This one? No. Hold on, what's happening here? Oh! I'm pulling the wrong one. It's all going wrong. This one needs to go up. Oh, that's a nice view. I mean, you can only just see me at the minute, but there you go. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, microwave. And a fridge. Yeah, it's cold. Yes. Yes to the fridge. So that's it. Oh, right then. So that's my day at Epcot. Only a few attractions done, but obviously the walk around World Showcase as well. Thank you very much for watching once again. Please like and subscribe. Even though this is pretty much the last Disney vlog for a couple of... I might go back, I'm not sure yet. Still got to go to obviously Universal. I'm going to SeaWorld, might do a fun spot. So yeah, please join me for those videos. And if you subscribe, it means I'll hopefully make some more. That's it, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.